Hello, everyone,
Hello,
and
hello.
welcome to Up
Uh-oh.
North and Next Door. I'm Gary,
I'm Jer.
and we are going to talk about things and
Things and
stuff.
stuff.
Things and
Stuff
stuff.
and things.
Um, this past week, finally got drain, my drain uncleared.
That was your
It
sink
was
drain?
Yeah, my kitchen sink drain. It was so gross. It was so gross. The guy the guy got there and he was like, "Oh, we can just do the drain snake if you want. Otherwise, we can do this like pressurized shoot a bunch of water through all your pipes." And I'm like, "Oh, well, how much is that?" Oh, it's like $450. I was like,
Damn.
okay, well, how much is the drain snake thing? He's like, 130. I was like, yeah, let's do the drain snake thing, please. He's
So
like,
what if they did the pressure and it like blew your pipes? I'm assuming they
oh,
cover that.
I'm assuming so, but I
That just doesn't seem
I
safe
don't
to me. You blow
see.
in all this
It's got to be.
air pressure into
They
your
wouldn't be
pipes.
doing that if there was a chance that could happen.
Uh,
I would imagine.
it's gotta have happened before.
Maybe, yeah. But he said that it cleans like because especially in the kitchen, you're like the walls of your pipes are like lined with, grease and shit. And
Right.
even when you drain snake it and then you run water through it, all that crap's still sitting there. Like,
True.
I was like, well, is there anything else I can do? And he was like, oh, get this enzyme, like pipe cleaner stuff you can pour down it. It's not Drano, not any of that shit. It's just some kind of stuff with good bacteria stuff that like
Eats away at it.
it eats the grease and
Gunk.
everything, washes it down. So anyways, yeah, he was like, okay, well, I'll go get my thing. And I
This
showed
thing.
him the snake I was using, and he said that the tip, God, the tip of it is like straight. He's like, you should bend it a little bit, and then it acts like a hook. So I was like,
So
oh well,
grab
shit,
stuff.
I'll do that next time, because he fed the whole thing through there, and he was like, I don't think it was that far down. Like your drain snake probably went right through it. And I was like, damn it. So anyways, he did his and it like constantly goes through like hooking everything. And the smell, my whole kitchen, oh my God, it reeked. I had to light candles and everything. It was so gross. But anyways, he's pulling like the snake up. You can see like these chunks of like grease crap just kind of like coming with it and kind of like it's falling off. It was nasty, but he got it cleared, and yay, I can wash dishes in my sink instead of the bathtub now. So I got that I got that enzyme stuff, and I poured a bunch of it down there, and then I poured it in the bathroom sink and the bathtub, and so
Nice.
I don't know.
So it like eats away at hair and soap scum and
It
stuff?
doesn't do hair. I don't think it does much for hair, but it does like
Oh.
all sorts of other stuff that'll like stick to the side of the. And he recommended doing it once a month, I guess. So.
Oh, okay. Nice. Well, then you should be set and never have to call him again.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't want to. It sucks. I didn't like that whole experience. I had to keep rescheduling.
The fact that you reschedule and
yeah, that was crazy. It was dumb, but whatever. It wasn't the end of the world.
No.
If it was an emergency,
this is the time of year for like a lot of plumbing issues.
Yeah,
freezing pipes, burst pipes,
clogged
pipes.
Right. If it was an emergency, they would have been out there. But I was like, no worries, because they gave me $50 off for rescheduling. So, and I can see your eyes, Jer.
You can see my eyes because I got new glasses.
Oh my God, Jer. So hot. Alexa. I knew you. Oh, nice. Yeah, this old crowd. Yeah.
Cut.
Okay, stop clapping.
Studio audience, shush.
Yeah,
Do not see the sign that says stop clapping.
We have a guy with a gun watching our studio audience. As soon as he wants them to stop, he points the gun at them, and they're like, "Dude,
everyone stop." So I got 2 pairs of glasses this last week. I got these lovely ones.
They are lovely.
And then
like
I've got these ones. Kind of like my old ones.
Those are a lot more like your old ones. I like the other ones though, the ones with the frames all around. Better.
Yeah, that's what my wife says. She likes them, but they're kind of like way bigger on my face. And they don't have like the nose pads.
Oh.
So like these ones, like they're not uncomfortable, but once in a while, like they'll start sliding if I'm looking down or stuff like that. Whereas with the pads, they don't go anywhere.
Right.
So audience, which one do you like better? These ones?
Vote now.
Or these ones.
We'll collect your vote. By next week, we'll have the results. This is like American Idol.
Post your comment in the comments below.
Text this number.
Text 555. Which glasses you like?
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
But yeah,
beautiful. That's awesome.
So yeah, when I went to pick them up, I was sitting in. Well, I got in, and there was one person ahead of me. She didn't speak any English, and on her phone she had a translator. So the guy was speaking into the phone, and then she was looking at it, and she's like, "Oh, okay." So she had to wait for the eye doctor to come.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
That's cool. I like that, actually. That's
technology nowadays where your phone can translate stuff for you.
Yeah. God, that would have been cool to have when I suppose when I worked in retail. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
There's a few people I ran into that just there's a language barrier. So
yeah, exactly. So then he's like, okay. I was like, I need to pick up my glasses, and he's like, okay, have a seat over here. So I'm sitting down, and he's like, what's your name? So I told him my name, and he's like looking. Oh, I cannot find him. Are you sure they called you today? I was like, what?
Are you
what do you mean? Sir, I would not be here unless they called me.
There's pop in.
No way I'd be here getting my glasses if they didn't call me. It's like, okay, let me look over here in these drawers. So he's like looking. And then he found one pair. He's like, I found one. Here, try these on, and then I'll look for the other pair. So then he's looking for the other pair, and then he eventually found it. And I tried them on, and I'm like, they're good.
Nice. So, yeah. Are you sure you didn't imagine they called you?
Right. I just woke up and I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty sure my glasses are there. I'll just go there.
Yeah, I have this
won't
feeling.
Call, won't do anything.
I have this feeling. Well, I had a dream that you called me. So, like, I have premonition dreams usually.
Exactly.
How's the temps coming along in your neck of the woods out there in Scottyland?
It's 19 today, but they're saying like by next week it's supposed to get up to like high 30s.
Okay.
Almost 40.
Yeah.
Which would be nice.
Same here. 30s and 40s starting tomorrow, I think, for highs. And which is, unseasonably warm this time of year, but also everything's starting to melt. And so now everything's starting to get gross. it's
Right.
it's like everybody loves it when it starts getting warmer, but it's like, oh my God, everything is nasty because you get the all the road crap from just whatever all over the snow, and then that melts, and then it's all over your grass, and then like any dirt turns to mud immediately. Like, ugh, it's
Right.
disgusting. I'm not parking in my front yard anymore. I'm parking in the back now because the spot I parked in is just water.
Oh,
But I got out of there in time before I dug into the yard, so
nice.
kind of avoided some, shitty tire marks in my yard.
Right.
So,
Beautiful.
that felt good. Um, so little known fact about Minnesota. Minnesota invented Post-it notes, Scotch tape, and rollerblades. Yeah.
Nice. Really,
Yeah.
rollerblades.
Apparently.
Huh.
I had Did you have
Interesting.
rollerblades when you were younger?
I did.
Me too. I think that's like a Midwest, well, might be a US thing, or maybe it's a worldwide thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, I remember as soon as they were a thing, I was like, oh my God, I want these. And I didn't even know how to use them when I first got them, but I learned. I was pretty good at rollerblading. I loved it. It was fun.
Yeah.
My legs were probably very in shape. But that was when I must have been 13 or 14 when I got them. Me and my friends used to rollerblade around the neighborhood and stuff like that. We went through a rollerblading phase. But
Of course.
yeah. Then I learned how to drive, and then I didn't care about it anymore.
Right. I think more people did it for the recreation.
Yeah. And it is fun. Oh, I did go to they had a skating rink, like an indoor roller skating type place that still is a thing. It's one city over from me, and they play music, kind of like on The Office when they go to that indoor skating
Yeah.
thing, and then Andy's like, play Dave Matthews, deep cuts only. And then the DJ ends up playing, the DJ ends up playing Ants Marching, and he's like, I said deep cuts only. And then he's just like, yeah, whatever. He starts dancing. Okay.
Deep cuts only.
Why?
So stupid.
I know.
But funny.
Yeah. Anyways. What about Wisconsin? What do you got for us in Wisconsin for something?
Well, the most snowfall ever recorded in one season in Wisconsin happened between 1996 and 97, when the town of Hurley received over 295 inches, almost 25 feet. No wonder the North Woods are so ideal for snowmobiling.
25 feet in a winter season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's crazy amount.
That's a lot of snow.
Holy crap. I can't imagine.
25 feet. Could you imagine trying to open your door?
Well, yeah, I mean,
after
obviously,
all that accumulation.
But even if you break it down to the winter months, that's still at least 5 feet a month.
Yeah.
Like,
that's still nuts.
Holy crap. That's insane. Have you ever seen the pictures?
Hurley's way up there.
Okay. Have you ever seen the pictures of it's in North Dakota, and it's a picture of someone standing next to a phone, like a power line, one of those power line tower, or not towers,
sure.
whatever they're called, post thing. And it's literally the top of it is just sticking out of the snow, and someone's standing next to it. Yeah, that's crazy. But then it's North Dakota, so there's nothing out there. There's not even like you don't even see a lot of trees. So I guarantee you all that snow just blew in from the wind
accumulated
and
in one area.
Straight line winds. Yeah. That sounds like
Straight
miserable.
line winds. Yeah. That would not be
well,
ideal.
very interesting, Jer. I liked that.
I
25 feet
know.
of snow.
It's crazy.
So the Super Bowl's almost here. It's tomorrow. We've talked about it before. Seahawks, Patriots. I'm not overly excited about it. I'm more excited about eating. And commercials. Commercials are always fun to watch. So
yeah.
But yeah, the game should be good too. I mean, and halftime show. Bad Bunny and Green Day. I'm excited.
Should be good. Should be good.
Be fun. That'll be a fun.
A lot of controversy over that, but
yeah. Whatever. It is what it is. The NFL picks the Super Bowl halftime, and that's that. And then you either watch it or you switch to the Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl. Does that happen at the same time as the? I thought that was always earlier.
Or is it during the Super Bowl? I thought it was during the halftime show, but maybe not. I don't know. I usually just leave it on, and if I know the artist, I might watch it. If I don't know the artist, I probably
do something
Get while it's still going. I don't care. It's music.
Wash your car.
It's like, if you're sitting in a car with somebody and someone else is driving and they have the radio on, it's like, if I don't like it, I'm just not gonna pay much attention to it. Or if I don't know it. But there's a lot of people who like to bitch about it, and it's
for sure
weird. I don't know what the point is about bitching about the Super Bowl halftime show. It happens every year, and
and every year people bitch about it.
People bitch.
Doesn't
about
matter.
It.
Oh, I don't like them. Well, they're not trying to just appease you. Do you know how many people are watching this game? That like different types of music. It's not just about you.
They're normally going to go after the biggest audience they can outside of the football fandom.
Right. Because, they're extending football to other countries, or they play games in other countries. That's the whole point. The NFL wants to expand not just to the U.S. So you're going to have different music all the time. You're going to have the biggest star currently in the world, not just in the U.S.
I know that it didn't used to be that way, but it is now. That's just the way it is. NFL is $1 billion.
Probably like 5-6 years.
Yes. And that's just the way it is. I don't understand. Music to me is not something that anyone can definitively say it sucks. I should watch what I say because I've heard some really terrible music before, but still, I as far as the stuff that gets mainstream play or whatever, the worst I could say about something is it's not my thing. I don't enjoy it.
And that's fine. You don't like it, don't listen.
And exactly. That's as far as I go. I don't know. It seems like a waste of
energy.
Anger and energy and
time you're wasting.
Bitch about it,
complaining and whining about it.
and as far as, and I am gonna hit up also the whole point of like, well, they're not speaking English, or they're I love quite a few bands that don't speak English. You don't have to know what they're saying necessarily to really get into it.
It's not always about the lyrics. It's about the sound and
what was it? Du Hast what's that band?
Rammstein.
Rammstein. Yeah, they all their stuff was in German and nobody gives a crap. And I listened to the Who band, the Mongolian band. All their songs are not in English. But when I went to that show with my dad, that place was packed with mostly white people. And nobody cared. You can't understand what they're saying. It didn't matter. It rocked. So it's
I'll
just
say
like,
this, like, if they were speaking English for some of these songs, it would sound terrible.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing is you can't, some things that are said in other languages sound great in that language.
Right.
They say it in English
Doesn't
and it sounds really
translate well
stupid.
to the
And
music that they are playing.
if you really want to see what they're saying, you can easily look it up now.
Right.
It's not
They
like
have
back.
lyrics.
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
Tells
So
you what
I don't.
the meaning is.
Right. Anyways, it's our
Enough of that.
soapbox moment. So apparently the Pro Bowl happened this week.
Yeah, we were
didn't.
talking about that, and I
We
was
were
like, wait,
talking about
what?
that. I know.
I was like, what?
Because
It happened already?
because I happened to see a video of Micah Parsons rolling his wheelchair onto the field after a score or something like that. And I was like, what the hell game was that? And I'm like, wait, is this the when the hell was this? And it was a Tuesday. It was on a Tuesday. It was the flag football crap that they've been doing the past how many years, and they do all the other events that no one cares about, and
right, clearly, because I didn't even know it was on.
Well,
I feel like they didn't even advertise like they would normally do for like a sport.
No, because they know it's stupid.
I had no idea it was on Tuesday.
They can't even hype it up. That's how dumb
and
it is.
I do remember seeing the picture of Parsons in his wheelchair.
Yeah, with his leg up and stuff.
To be honest, I thought he was just at like a practice for the Packers or
right?
something with the Packers. So I was like, oh, he's doing some. Well, at least he's moving.
I saw an article that said, "Oh, it hit all-time low viewership. It only had 1.5 million people watching," and I'm like, "Were that many people really watching it, or was this a
How
situation?"
Did you guys know?
Yeah, was this a situation where the viewers were it was like the sports bars that just always have shit on. They have bowling on. I mean, I no offense to my late dad. I love you, Dad. Rest in peace. But you gotta know bowling is probably one of the least watched, sports things. Yeah, I've seen it. They have bowling on sometimes at those sports bars and stuff. They have the fucking Pro Bowl. It doesn't mean anybody's watching it.
No.
I doubt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And yesterday the Winter Olympics started opening ceremonies. And then the Olympics just goes on and on, right? It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Correct?
Well, I mean, they obviously have to sleep when it's dark, but I think because of the time difference.
Okay, so
they have
there is
stuff
a lull
going on while we're sleeping.
Okay.
I don't know what the time difference is,
but so is there like whatever channel it's on, is there a time where all of a sudden it's like nothing's going on? Or they always
play?
Oh no. Don't they show, because they can't show all don't some events happen at the same time? So like they show them. Okay.
Yeah, they'll show them at different times.
Yeah.
But they'll do obviously if it's night they're not doing anything, so they'll show like recaps, and you'll have like people, newscasters talking about it, like stuff like that. But as soon as it's morning there and the events start going, they start going, and you can see them live if obviously we're awake.
Yeah. I
but
don't
like
usually
the main events they show them, but they make them look live to us even though they were already done with.
Right. I don't usually watch Olympics. I don't, unless I go to my mom's and she's watching it or something like that. But I do remember seeing speed skating for the first time. And I got to say, if I was to try to watch something, it would probably be that. The speed skating's insane. I remember watching it with my dad once, and the way they lean and everything, and I'm like, what if just one little thing got onto the track and they all just went crashing down? I mean, you would break so many bones. So that speed skating's fun. The bobsledding, I guess. Yeah, I've watched that a few times. Are there any?
They have hockey.
Oh yeah, hockey. Yeah. See, I don't. Are
Downhill
there any that you
skiing.
like watching?
Curling.
Oh, curling,
That's
yes.
fun. Very hard.
Doing the sweeping or whatever it is.
Yep.
Jared Allen from the Vikings became a curler for a while. He did really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Nice. But I mean, I would say Winter Olympics isn't my favorite. I prefer the Summer Olympics, but
yeah.
If it's on and I'm not doing anything, I'll throw it on to see what's going on. You know,
see what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have like figure skating too.
Right.
Are there now? They've been playing now since yesterday, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you? What are the? What's the breakdown of medals?
Updated medal count.
Yes. Yes.
Can you guess how many medals the U.S. has won?
I no idea.
It's really easy.
Oh, it's easy.
0.
Okay.
0.
Good job. Good job, U.S.
Go U.S. So right now, Italy has 3 medals: 1 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze. Sweden has 2 medals. Norway has 2 medals. Switzerland and Canada both have 1.
Oh, Norway! Yay!
Hey, there you go. Yeah, Canada too.
I have family in Norway. Oh yeah, and you have Canadian family. So yeah, there you go.
Let's see. One thing happened. Francisca of Italy won their first gold medal. She won it in the women's speed skating, 3,000 meters, and she had a Olympic record time. So, kudos to Italy for that gold.
That's awesome.
And also, apparently, it is her birthday. She turned 35.
Oh, damn.
So, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. What's her name?
Francisca. I'm not even bother with the last name.
Happy Francisca from
Brigida. Francisca Lobo Brigida, something like that.
Okay.
I murdered that, so don't hate me. Norway's Regina came in second with the silver, and Valerie of Canada came with the bronze.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Good job, ladies.
Yay. Where is it? Where's the Olympics right now?
Italy.
Okay. I want to go to Italy someday. It'd be great. To eat their food, of course, because everything's food for me. But
I think that's for everybody. I mean, you don't go somewhere and not try the food.
Yeah, but that's the main reason I go.
True.
I don't think it's the main reason for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Some entertainment news here. Emma Stone says she doesn't use Instagram for mental health reasons. I can 100% understand that.
For sure.
If I was a celebrity, I would not use social media at all. I probably wouldn't even look at entertainment news.
There's some celebrities that shouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, some of them need to.
Some big names should not.
Some big names
use it ever again.
Should just be banned. Nope, no more for you.
Forever.
It's nap time now.
Act like
honey.
a 2-year-old online. You're cut off.
Yeah. Yep. But I've also heard
that, though.
Yeah, I've also heard celebrities talking about how vile people are, and you can see it.
Oh yeah.
During NFL season, during MLB season, a pitcher screws up, one of the big games, or like, in the NFL, the quarterback, screws up at the end of or lately it's been the kickers,
Right.
they get death threats.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
their family.
good
That's
God,
ridiculous.
how just shitty must your life be?
Right.
And I know a lot of it has to do with gambling,
Oh, for
I
sure.
fucking
They
lost
put their whole life
$500 because you couldn't.
savings
Yeah,
on one kick or one
right.
point or whatever it was, and they didn't deliver. So, like, death to your family. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And that's your fault, not the kickers. Don't gamble if you can't handle
Right.
losing your whatever it is. That
Yeah,
was my whole
gambling
thing.
is dangerous, man.
Yeah, I don't like gambling anyway. I think it's stupid. And for me, it's stupid. I don't. I have the worst luck in the world, and I don't ever expect to win anything if I ever do gamble,
Mm,
because it's just not realistic. And
the most
so
gambling you do is on GTA.
I do like doing it on GTA, but that's because the money doesn't fucking. It's all
The money is not real.
it's all La La Land money. But in real life, no. I've gone to the casino and I've gambled, but every time I've done it, I've basically treated the money that I brought with me as like, I'm gonna lose this money. I don't,
So my
and
strategy is, as soon as I win, I'm done.
yeah, and that's a
That
good
was my
strategy.
good luck for the day, because otherwise, if I
Yeah.
keep going, I'm gonna lose it all.
I think what a lot of people fall into the trap of is well, I won this, maybe I can double it,
Right.
all that shit. And I just, God, I don't
Or
know.
they're like, "Oh, this is free money I didn't come in with, so
Yeah, might as well
because I
use
won
it.
it,
But
it's their money. I'll lose
the
their money
most
then."
the most I ever won was I put 75 cents into a Keno machine. And no, it
Mm,
was 50 cents into a Keno machine. I won $75.
nice.
And I kept it right after I was done. Everybody else was like, "Oh, we still got a half hour before we have dinner," and I was like, "I don't care. I'm not spending this."
I'm
I
just
was
gonna
like,
watch everyone else lose their
I'll
money.
watch you guys." Yeah. But I was able to pay for my dinner with it,
For sure.
and
I
still had
think
extra. And
the most I won was on a slot machine was like 150, and I was like, "Sweet!" I put a 20 in, and I got 150.
I did win $100 on Powerball once. I
Oh,
matched
nice.
matched. Is it the first three or first four?
I think
Where
it's
you
the
win
first
100.
3.
Yeah. And that was back before they posted it on the internet or anything. So you had to call into a number to have them read the numbers to you. And it was right after Madison was born, and I bought the ticket, and I'm sitting here on the phone, and it reads the first 3 numbers of my ticket, and my fucking heart was
Racing.
pounding. It's like, oh my God, I'm about to be a millionaire. And then it was like, I was like, oh shit. Then I brought the thing in. I was like, what do I get for this? I know I get something. And he's like, oh my God, I've never seen anybody get the first 3 numbers. That's crazy. I was like, well, what do I get? He's like, $100. I was like, oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
is that
I
all?
mean, it was only $1
Hey,
back then.
that's
So
right. That's a win, baby.
yeah, that was crazy. But Saturday Night Live is gonna start. I guess it's expanding to the UK. They got a UK cast, all picked out, everything.
Interesting.
Kind of weird to think that this never happened before.
Right.
I thought this would have been because you have The Office. The Office started in the UK, then it became US. Now there's an India office, an Australian office.
Mhm.
Lots of other shows do that, and it's weird
Yeah.
that Saturday Night Live, such a successful recipe for a show, never expanded like that. So that's kind of
Right.
cool. UK has some different humor than US.
Yeah.
I tried watching The Office, the UK version, and I
Didn't
have
like
to
it.
have the subtitles on because I can't. Some of their accents
Catch
are
it
really
all.
deep. And then some of the jokes just don't land for me because they use a lot of different words than we do, and I just maybe I need to watch it more, but I just there's a lot of stuff from the UK where it's like, yeah, it's pretty funny, but some of their humor is just so different. But I don't know. And then Dave Coulier in remission from tongue cancer and some other cancer. Oh, lymphoma.
Cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out.
That's
after
crazy.
1 year after beating lymphoma. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's awesome. I hope it stays that way.
Cancer. Jeez.
He's one of those guys that, I mean, I know that the thing about Alanis Morissette. Other than that, you never really heard anything terrible about him, and he was always all the kids. See, that's the thing. See, the kids from shows we grew up with are all grown up our age now, so which shows had some terrible shit going on and which ones didn't. And Full House, apparently, just all the kids that grew up on there have nothing but good things to say about everybody. So that's nice to know, because after a while of all the
terrible dark secrets,
all that crap coming out about some of the other shows that we grew up with, it was like, it's refreshing to hear that. And it's sad that you have to say, oh, thank God nobody got molested or something. It's like that should be the norm.
Molested.
Well, it's true though. It's terrible. But yeah, so he's cool. He's a cool guy. I subscribe to his podcast. He does a Full House podcast. Yeah, he rewatches episodes with former cast members and they discuss it. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Can't remember what it's called. So
probably talking Full House. I don't know. Maybe.
I used to watch, my friend Brian that passed away. He used to record it. And we'd watch it in grade school when I'd come over to see, because my mom would pick me up at his house after she got done with work. So I would hang out at his house until she got done. And we used to watch it. And even to this day, I've watched some episodes. Yeah, it's corny as hell sometimes, but those guys were really funny at times. All three of them, all the Bob Saget, Dave Coulier, and John Stamos. They did have a comedic bone, so they
Bob
were
Saget had his stand up too, which apparently was raunchy as hell.
It was. So. I tried watching
which
one,
is
and I
kind of crazy. He's like the upstanding dad figure in Full House, and then
did he do the raunchy stuff because he came from Full House, or was he always raunchy and then he just cleaned it up? Really? Okay. Because
I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know, comedians change up their acts as they go, but I don't know. That's a good question. I'd have to look that up, if he was always a raunchy comedic, or was he...
Because I was always under the impression that he did the switch to raunch because of his
Full House days.
Full House days and America's Funniest Videos, how it was always dad humor, things like that, and then all of a sudden he's just like, and some people, I mean, maybe if I go back and I watched it back when he started doing it, and it wasn't for me. Maybe if I go back and watch it again, maybe I would laugh, but it seemed like it was very raunchy, in your face, just to be raunchy and in your face. It wasn't like, so I don't know, but so they all three of them though they had their funny moments, but you had you always had towards the end of the episode, you'd have the piano start playing, and well, you know what, Stephanie, just because your mom died, that doesn't mean we don't love you. And you know what? Someday you're going to have kids of your own, and you're going to, whatever the fuck they say. And then the fucking piano's going, and you know the gleam in the eyes. Yeah, yeah. It's just like, and those parts you're just like, okay. It's not that easy.
Sure.
I think our generation kind of got the shit end of the stick when it came to we had to kind of realize that having kids and like talking to them like that, no, that doesn't always work. You know, Madison, sometimes daddy has to go to work. I don't fucking care. Whoa. That's not what happened in Full House.
Yeah. Until the kids talk back to us. What the hell is this?
Damn. What? Bob Saget, what am I supposed to do?
You lied to me. You lied to me.
All right. Well, I think it's time now to get into the main hot dish. Today's main hot dish is all about Groundhog Day. And we figured we would not only talk about the actual day, but we should also discuss the movie. So we're going to kind of do a little bit of a movie review here. This may be inspired a little bit by our past, our guest we had last week.
Guest we had.
Peter. And
the Big 4-0 with
Big
Ron
4-0.
and Peter. Shout out to them.
That was, they have a great podcast going on. Go check them out. But yeah, we can get into it. First of all, the actual day, I guess, happened almost Monday, a week ago. Yeah, it was Monday. And he saw his shadow.
How dare he?
The fat little bastard saw his shadow.
So that means 7 more years of winter.
Yeah, 7 more years of winter. And an ice age. So we're all gonna die.
Ice age.
No,
it felt like the past couple of weeks.
So when he sees the shadow, it's 6 weeks of winter, right? And then there's 6 more weeks of winter. What if he doesn't? What is it?
Spring comes early.
So that's all it is. Spring comes early. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, I don't know where it started. I don't know much about any of it. I do know that a groundhog is fat and a gopher is not as fat.
That was my question to you the other day.
Yes.
What's the difference between a
gopher
and a gopher?
Yep.
They're both
Gopher lives underground for the most part. Groundhogs actually come out of the ground once in a while and show their fat ass to everybody and tell everybody, is my winter coming? But yeah, I don't in the movie he says they ate it. They used to eat it. So I don't know if that's a true historical fact.
Groundhog's Day originated in 1887 in a town in western Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, that's probably the place he goes to. What, Punxsutawney or whatever?
All right. A group of local Elk Lodge people set out to find a rodent to predict the weather.
Oh, they were drunk. They were absolutely
right. The animals saw his shadow, which meant 6 more weeks of winter. This proved accurate as long as you didn't look further west than the Mississippi.
It's totally accurate. Just don't go too far because it gets
That's funny.
That is the drunkest thing I've ever heard.
All right.
You guys,
let's go find a rodent.
A rodent, and he's going to tell us the weather.
It's still going to be cold tomorrow.
Predicts. I got him. Well, how does he predict the weather?
Thing? It's fat.
Wait, he sees a shadow, I think. That's what he told me. So I think that means 6 more weeks of winter.
Let's wait until tomorrow and see if winter's still here.
Yeah,
if it is, then it's going to be here longer.
All right, I'm going to put him down and I'm going to go pee over there.
I'll pee in the bushes.
Pee over there.
But yeah, that's kind of interesting.
That's interesting and stupid.
I know, like, what
it's so
made them, think
I'm telling you,
Let's do
booze.
this. Booze makes the ideas flow
Mr.
freely,
Booze. Mr. Booze.
even if they're
Seriously.
dumb.
That is so crazy.
But that is like a tradition because obviously we still celebrate Groundhog's Day.
I guess. Do you really celebrate Groundhog's Day?
Well, I mean, it's like a national holiday or whatever.
Yes,
it's
it is a
called,
national. I don't think it's a holiday. It's just a
or
national
not.
thing.
You know what I mean? A national thing. That
I do believe
is
out there they
news.
actually celebrate it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
but I don't
But I'm
think
just saying,
a lot.
like, you know,
Oh,
it's on
you know who?
TV. It's
Yeah,
televised and all that
right.
kind of stuff.
You know who does celebrate it? Michael Scott. He said, Jim says, well, what about, was it February 2nd? What about February 2nd? No, Groundhog's Day. Oh, well, what's wrong with that? Well, I personally, what does he say? He says something like, I personally, I celebrate in silence, or I celebrate alone, or
I
something
don't
like
remember what he
that. It's
says.
so stupid.
That's Michael
Jim
Scott
looks
for you.
at the camera and goes, oh, that's right. Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god.
Well, one good thing that came out of this weird day is we got the movie, the Bill Murray, what's her name?
Groundhog's Day.
What's the girl's name? Oh my God. Andy McDowell.
Yeah, Andy McDowell.
And I am blanking on celebrity names. Who's the one that directed it?
Oh yes, Remus.
Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis.
Ramis, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie. And
Bill Murray's brother was also in it.
yes, he plays the mayor or whatever it is, the guy that pulls the groundhog out of the tree thing.
Yep.
And I don't know. Oh, the guy from Schitt's Creek's on it too. The
Chris Elliott.
Yeah. So, anyways, so I guess yeah, the movie it opens up and you find out Bill Murray is Phil, which is also the name of the groundhog. He's a weatherman and he's gonna get sent to Punxsutawney to cover the Groundhog Day celebration, and he's not happy about it, but apparently he does it every year. He's
Right.
he's kind of an asshole. He's a major asshole. He just makes fun of everybody. He just anybody who says anything, he just fucking rips into him. I know when they're on their way to Punxsutawney, it's Andy McDowell and the other guy from Schitt's Creek because he's the cameraman.
Right.
And she's trying to like talk about how, fun it is and stuff. And he's like, yeah, well, they're hicks and people are stupid. They like blood sausage, for crying out loud. Which I love that because I've heard of blood sausage and it really does sound disgusting. I don't know. Have you had blood sausage before?
No.
No, neither have I. It sounds gross. But she
I'm
even
sure
says, she
Magda
goes,
has.
oh yeah, Magda, we'll have to have her on. But
one of these times.
Yeah. But Rita, who's played by Andy McDowell, she says, well, I love blood sausage. Anyways, they get to the city. She says, well, you're not, because he immediately starts complaining that he has to stay at this hotel. And she's like, well, you're not staying here. You're staying at this bed and breakfast. And he's like, see, you know how to treat the talent. And he's just such an ass. And yeah, so
like Bill Murray plays an ass in a lot of things.
He does, and he's really good at it. And I heard he is a method actor, so he was apparently being an ass to everybody on set a lot. And I don't know if that has to do with Harold Ramis not working with him after this movie. But this was the last movie him and Harold Ramis worked together on.
Right.
So he wakes up the next morning. It's Groundhog's Day, and he gets up, and it's, what's that song, the famous song that plays every time he wakes up? I Got You, Babe by Cher and
Yep.
Sonny and Cher.
Yep.
And you don't think anything of it. He gets ready, goes out to the celebration, and the place he goes to is called Gobbler's Knob. Like, what the fuck? Gobbler's Knob. So on his way there, he runs into the insurance salesman. That guy's a fucking annoying piece of shit. He's trying to fast talk his way into his sales pitch and stuff. And Bill Murray's just like, go away. And he steps in that puddle and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Goes and does his interview, his little story about the groundhog. And of course, he's being an asshole about it.
He does a weather report too.
Yeah, he does. Well, the weather report he does at the beginning before they leave. And he talks about the blizzard. It's going to hit Punxsutawney, or it's not going to hit Punxsutawney. It's going to blow somewhere else. So he pretty much gets the weather wrong right away in this, because the blizzard does hit. But yeah, he's doing the groundhog thing, and she's the Annie McDowell. She's like, "Oh, he's so cute," and he's like, "Yeah." They pulled a little runt out of the tree. And the guy whispers to him and says, man, he's just being a shithead. And he finishes up and he says something like, yep, and that's the whatever. He's just like super short ending. And she's like, you want to try that again? He's like, we got it. Right. And they don't show much after that on the first day. He just all of a sudden he's back at the bed and breakfast. Oh no, he goes to that hotel that they're staying at to have a drink, and he says, "I'm just going to go back to the bed and breakfast and read a Hustler." So not only is this guy a dick, he's also like publicly announced he's going to go and rub one out to a porno mag, before he goes to bed.
Well,
yeah, it's been really rough. Oh, that's right. No, before that happens, they try to leave and the blizzard hits, and he flips out and he calls 911 and says, can't you come get me? I'm a celebrity. Isn't there a Isn't there a phone line for celebrities? What do you mean all the phone lines are down? Is it snowing in space? Yeah, and he's
snowing in space.
And he goes back and the water's freezing ass cold. And he's like, isn't there any hot water? And the lady's like, well, no, there wouldn't be today. Which I never understood that. Does that mean like they literally don't have a water heater? They use, what do they use to get hot water? Is it like because I've been to cabins where the water's heated by the sun. Some kind of, I wonder if that's how it's supposed to, what, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so he takes freezing cold.
By then they had some kind of boiler system.
Right. Some kind of thing. But
especially like a hotel like that.
She laughs like, well, duh, it's blizzard out. There's not going to be hot water today.
Right.
And that's when he starts waking up and reliving every day. And first one he wakes up to, he runs into that same guy that tells him, gonna go see the groundhog. No, it's the guy in the hotel that's like, in the bed and breakfast. And he says, you gonna go see the ground? And he gets all pissed. He's like, are you fucking with me? What day is it? He's just like, well, it's Groundhog Day. It's like, oh, okay. Like, man. Just like, what? Because he wakes up to that same song, and then he thinks they're playing the tape from the day before, and then he's like, wait a minute. And he looks outside, and there's no snow. It's like, what the fuck's going on? I would think at that point, you would think maybe I dreamt yesterday. I don't know. But he starts going about his day, and he just notices everything that happened the day before is happening again. And he even says to the lady at the bed and breakfast, do you ever have deja vu? And she's like, Well, no,
I
but
don't
I could
think
check.
so, but I could check with the kitchen.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know what deja vu is.
Oh, that was another dick thing he said. He says to her, he goes, "Do you have any cappuccino or espresso?" And she's like, "Well, I don't know." And he kind of whispers under his breath, "How to spell cappuccino?" Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, and then he goes and he runs into the insurance guy again, and the guy's like,
yeah.
"Ooh, does the same thing, and he's like, he remembers his name because it happened yesterday, and he's still steps in the water and shit, and then he goes
Yep.
and freaks out and tells Andy McDowell to slap him. You
Right.
slap me. What? She doesn't even think about it. She just whacks him. And you see, that's
She
the
knows
thing.
he's a dick.
And then yes, and then the famous line comes in where he goes, "Well, it's Groundhog's Day again."
Again.
Yes. And then that's pretty much. I mean, after that, he relives it and
Relives it. He
finds
tries to
out.
do all kind of different things.
Yep, he does. He goes through. Let's see. He starts thinking that he needs to talk to Andy McDowell about what do I do. So then he goes to like a psychiatrist. Of course, the psychiatrist can't. It's
Right.
one visit. He keeps. It's like not clicking his head right away. It's like it's one day. You're not going to get this solved in one day. And the psychiatrist's like, "Well, how about tomorrow? We should meet again tomorrow." And he's like, "No." And he's like, he puts the pillow on his head. He's like, and Harold Ramis makes an appearance. He's the doctor that does the brain scan. He's like, "I don't see anything wrong with you." And
doesn't
so
he learn how to play piano too?
Yes, that's much later. But he first goes through. He figures out how to pick up that one chick in the
that's right.
restaurant. He says, "Where'd you go to school?" What? Lincoln High. Why? Okay. In English class. What was your teacher's name was? And then he fucking runs into her the next day and he's like, "So and so from so and so's English class, Lincoln High." Like totally plays her, and she's kind of not the brightest bulb either. So she,
oh my god,
and then she goes back to the bed and breakfast place with him, and he fucks her and calls her Rita. That's Andy McDowell's character's name, and she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Never mind, I want to marry you." He can say whatever the fuck he wants; it won't matter the next day.
Yep.
And then he tests it too. He goes to the bar, and he tells these two guys that have been drinking at the bowling alley or whatever, and he's like, "I one time made love with this chick at this, resort, and we drank pina coladas and ate lobster. Why couldn't I have that day again and again?" And they're like, "Well," and he's like, "Well, what would you guys do if you had to live the same day over and over?" And the one guy just takes a shot, and the other guy's like, "Yeah, that sums it up for me." So then he drives around, and he gets caught by the cops because he's just like, "Fuck it," and he drives around, and he wakes up, and he's not in jail. He's like, "Yes," and then he starts is that when he starts eating? He goes to that restaurant and he orders like everything on the menu.
Yeah.
And he's smoking and he's just eating and he shoves that huge, I don't know what that is, but he shoves a bunch of it in his mouth. And Rita's there and she's like, "Oh God." And he's just like, "What?" Like, I don't fucking care anymore. And that's when he starts, he's like, what kind of guy do you look for? And she says, "Well, he needs to have this and this and this." And he's like, "Oh, that's like me," and then he starts going after her.
Yeah.
So he starts learning. That's when, this is my favorite part of the movie, when he keeps going on the same date with her, but he like stumbles. So then the next day he picks up where he left off.
Right. Yep.
And he keeps like, she goes, "Well, I believe it or not, I studied French poetry in college. And the first time he does that, he starts laughing. He goes, what a waste of time. And she's just like, and he's like, I mean, for other people, that'd be a waste of time, but and then it shows him again, and she says the exact same thing, and he's sitting there, and he kind of,
poetry?
yeah, he looks off a little bit. Maui, whatever the fuck he says,
French or something.
He fucking learned French just so he could do that, and she's just like, French? He's, oui.
We.
Like, it is so stupid. And and then and then he finds out she doesn't like white chocolate and this and that, and then he finally
did they ever say how long he was actually in the loop? Because to learn French, he learned how to play the piano.
Can you look that up? Because I was talking to my sister yesterday and told her we were going to talk about this, and she was like, how long was he doing that? I heard he was in there for like years and years and years. And I was like, I believe I heard it was close to 100 years that he was doing this, because he learns piano, he learns French, he learns how to ice sculpt, not just ice sculpt. He fucking nails it. He learns all about her. I mean, he has to repeat all this shit again and again. He learns how to steal the cash from that cash truck. There's a shit ton of stuff he learns. He had to change those people's tires. I mean, he must have at one point during the day, I had to go get a jack and a tire. I mean,
so the film suggests Phil relives Groundhog Day for about 10 years. Some estimates by fan and analysts propose he could have been stuck for as long as 30 to 40 years based on his skill development and his personal growth through the film. The exact duration is not explicitly stated in the movie, leaving it open to interpretation. The focus is on Phil's transformation rather than the specific time spent in the loop.
Okay. So that sounds about right. Yeah, it's 30 or 40 years.
10 years, but people have suspected 30
fanatics.
And 40.
Yes.
Well, I would go with. I mean, based solely on the skills he's learned.
Right. Yeah.
So that makes sense. So.
Well, so he gets her to a point where they have one of those things you can't reenact, where they fall on each other. They're having that snowball fight with those kids.
Yeah.
And they kind of fall in each other's arms. And it's one of those things that it just happens and it's magical and everything. So then they dance. He brings her back to his bed and breakfast, and then he freaks her out because he basically lets the cat out of the bag. Like, oh, I know everything about you. You like, or I don't remember how he says it, but she's basically, he goes, okay, no white chocolate. And she says, what? You're keeping a list? Like, what are you doing? Did you call my friends? And he completely fucks it up. So then the next day he tries to do the magical little moment with her again where they fall, but can't reenact that. So then then the depressing part comes where he kills himself.
Yeah.
Like Yeah. Well, okay. For the first thing he does is take the groundhog. He goes to.
Oh, that's right. Doesn't he kidnap it?
Yeah, he puts it in the truck and he drives away and he lets the groundhog drive for a little bit.
That's right.
And they get to that cliff and then he's like, well, fuck it. And he drives off the cliff. And I love that part because it lands upside down and what's his name? The cameraman guy. He's like, well, he might be okay. And it fucking explodes. He's like, well, no, not anymore. Like, then he wakes up and he's upset that he's not dead. He's like, oh, God. And then he jumps off a building. He puts a toaster. Right. Yeah, he puts a toaster in the water.
I remember.
Yeah, because he goes down and he doesn't say anything to the lady. He just grabs the toaster. She's like, do you want some toast?
You want some bread?
And he goes up and he puts it in the bathtub and the lights flicker and she's like,
Flicker.
Oh
She's
God.
yeah, they pan to her and she's like, what?
Yeah. He steps out in front of a car or a truck at one point.
Yeah.
He does everything. And then in that scene, the next scene, he tells Rita, I'm God. Or I'm a god. And she's like, you're not God. And he's like, I'm not the God. I'm a god. I can't die. It's like, and then he tells her all the ways he's died. He goes, I've been shot, burned, electrocuted. So there's like more than just the shit they showed us.
Right.
He's fucking just done everything. I think he says poisoned.
Yeah.
So that's the day where he says he kind of he takes that day to explain everything, tell her she looks like an angel. He kind of proves that he is not lying to her. Right. And she stays with him all day. And I think that's when that's his eye-opening moment where he's like, okay, maybe I should. Because she even says, she's like, I don't know, maybe it depends on how you look at it. Maybe this isn't a bad thing. Maybe it's a good thing. And so then he starts doing things for the good. And then he stumbles again because he sees that homeless guy that keeps, he always runs into, and he takes him in and feeds him. And then he dies every time he tries to do something. And the hospital, the nurse, she says, some people just die. And that's his other lesson. Like, yes, live everything to your full amount, whatever, but also you can't prevent some things from happening. Right. So then we get to his last day. Oh, no, we don't get to his last day yet. He learns how to play piano, like you said. Right. And he goes and he pays the teacher $1,000. And she kicks the student out that's learning.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's like sitting here and he's kind of playing okay. And then he starts getting better and better. And she's like, and keep in mind, to her, this is the first time she's ever met him.
Right.
And he's playing all good because of her. And she's like, did you say this is the first time? Well, yeah, but my dad was a piano mover. So,
oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. And then, the very last day, he goes through this whole sequence of shit that he learned about the whole day, everything that happens, the kid falling out of the tree, he catches him. He does this amazing speech at the Groundhog Day, celebration thing. He fixes those women's tire. They have a blowout and he switches the tire for them. That one, the mayor guy, he's choking in a restaurant. That's my favorite because he just walks in, does the Heimlich, walks like everything is, he has it mapped out. Yeah. And which actually reminds me of something that we didn't talk about, but while he was still depressed, the part where he's sitting in the room with the TV and it's Jeopardy and all those people are around him. And he's drinking Jack Daniels and he's like saying the answers before they happen. And he looks at the one lady, he goes, the Rhone. And she's like, okay. And he like takes a swig of whiskey and he's just like, and they're all like applauding him. He's had enough.
All right.
But anyways, he goes through, he saves all the people. He goes to the what you call it, the stage where the party's happening that night, and he's playing piano. And his piano teacher's at the front, like, and then Andy McDowell's character comes up and she's like, oh my God, and she's like, isn't he great? He's my student. Like, oh, okay. I mean, yes, he is. But
right. I mean, like she taught him everything.
Yeah.
So one
And
day
they
over how many years?
right. And then they do the what you call it, the bidding for the
Mm,
different guys. They have Phil as the first bachelor or whatever, and
yep.
Rita pays everything in her wallet because she wants to be with him.
Mhm.
And then that cameraman guy gets up there, and that old lady bids a quarter.
That's right. That's right, I
And
forgot about that.
yeah, and then they end up spending the night, and he wakes up, and all of a sudden he notices that he's not
It's a
alone.
new day.
He's with Andy McDowell. It's the next day, and he's made it through. He made it
Yep.
to the day after Groundhog Day, and
Right.
his last words are let's live here, which that's pretty cool. That's a
Yeah.
cool way to end it. Where because the beginning it was exact opposite. I fucking hate this
Right.
place. These people are
Yeah,
hicks.
he wants
Blah
to
blah
get out
blah.
of there.
Now he loves, oh, this place has grown on me or whatever. So I thought that
Oh,
was
he's
really
been there
cool.
for the last how many years?
Yeah. I mean,
He's
I'm
learned everything about everyone.
right.
Uh,
So yeah, it's I love that movie.
yeah, it's one of my
It's so good.
favorites. Yeah.
Um how many stars out of 5 stars? How many stars would you give it?
Me personally, I would say 4.
I think yeah, 4 out of
I
5.
don't
Mine
I don't think
mine too.
5 just because it's not perfect,
Right. There's not a
but
lot of perfect movies, but
right.
I I was talking to my sister about this and I told her I was like, this is one of those movies. I love movies like this. It's so weird. Such a
Yeah,
weird idea. And I love when movies come up with something like that.
right.
My favorite movie is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. And that's kind of in the same realm of like a
Weirdness.
weird concept.
That is
And
a good movie.
yeah. And I love movies like that. It's so cool.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah. Yeah, you're right. Not perfect, but
yeah,
yeah, 4 out of 5 is good. I would agree with that.
right. So,
Um,
like, the box office, they had a budget of 14.6 million. Their
okay.
opening weekend in the US and Canada, was February 14th, 1993, and it opened at 12.5 million.
Wow.
Between, um so just the US and Canada, 71.1 million gross.
Holy moly.
Worldwide gross was 71.1 million.
Wow.
So it made a
That's
lot of money for a
insane. Yeah,
budget of
no
only
kidding.
14 million.
Right. Right.
So that's pretty good for a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. What did you look up the trivia? Is there trivia on there for just little known
Let's
facts or
see.
anything like that?
Oh yeah. Bill Murray. This is crazy. Bill Murray was bitten by the groundhog twice during shooting, and he had to receive a course of rabies and rabies vaccines as a result.
Oh my
So,
god.
could you
No
imagine
wonder
getting
he's
bit?
no wonder he was in a bad mood. My dad
Right?
My dad, had to get rabies shots one time because there was a bat in their basement, and he picked it up with his hands, and then he let it go outside,
Yeah,
and then he noticed there was a tiny little hole in his finger, and the doctor said, "Yeah,
crazy
that's a bite."
for sure.
So he got the rabies, stuff, and it was nuts. He said it was terrible. If he would have known, probably would have been a little more careful because
Yeah,
they have to stab the part where you got bit. Like
sure.
that's the first part they do the vaccination on.
Yeah, that
Um,
makes sense.
and he hit a cop car on his way back from one of his appointments, and
Oh,
he had to explain to the cop that he was coming back from getting a vaccine, a rabies vaccine, because he had picked up a bat. And the cop recognized him much later at Holiday at the gas station, because my dad used to go there every day to get coffee, and the cop started calling him Batman. Hey, it's Batman. The cop was like, no worries, no fault of your own. Just get your insurance, so he worked it out with whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah,
sure.
it was insane because the cop took a U-turn or something where he wasn't supposed to. Ended up hitting my dad. But anyways, yeah.
Nice.
So my dad was Batman.
Nice.
Anyways,
I'm Batman. According to director Harold Ramis, most of the time when he tried to explain a scene to Bill Murray, Murray would interrupt and ask, "Just tell me, good Phil or bad Phil?"
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, I mean, there's a lot of, well, just a few more.
Well, they
I don't
had
know if
to
you want me to read all these or not.
Oh, we don't have to, but they
Harold
I don't
Ramis
know.
originally wanted Tom Hanks for the lead role, but decided against it,
Oh.
saying that Hanks was too nice.
Yeah,
I could see that.
I could see that. Yeah. I don't know if do you think it would be harder to film the same scene over and over? You know, because they had to do it that way. Like when he meets up with the insurance guy, they must have filmed that same sequence, but it's like a different day each time.
Mhm.
I wonder if that would be harder or maybe easier than. Yeah, I don't know.
To film the same scene every day.
Film the same scene, but like the next one, you know his name now, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this time you
Sure.
punch him. This time you tell him, "Hey, I want to
Right.
go to dinner with you," and
All right, take you home.
that was another thing that happened at the end. You find out he bought all the insurance through the guy, which okay, that's nice, but the guy was still an annoying. Is that it? Is that all the?
No, I mean, there's a bunch. I just.
Oh no, that's
like,
okay.
There's a
You're
bunch. I'm
sifting
just
through
trying to find
it. Sifting
good
through
ones.
the
All the clocks in the diner are stopped, mirroring Phil Connor's predicament.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Both Bill Murray and Harold Ramis have both been honorary grand marshals for Groundhog Day celebrations in Punxsutawney.
That's cool. Cool.
Let's see. In the original version of the script, Phil was already trapped inside Groundhog's Day at the start of the story. We join him on a typical day with the audience wondering how he knew everything was going to happen. Harold Ramis promised not to change this aspect of the script, but ultimately decided to do so.
Interesting.
So the original
I don't
script,
know.
he was already living it, and you would just come in on like a day, and then the audience would be like, "Wait, why does he already know this?"
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting to see it
Right?
that way.
Different spin of the film.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
I don't either.
I don't think I would get. I definitely wouldn't feel the same about the movie if that's how it was, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. Because it is kind of neat seeing him freaking out. Like, what the hell's going on? Some of the best parts are when he's realizing it. Like when he, that guy he runs into in the bed and breakfast right away, when he flips out on him because he thinks he's fucking with him. He calls him pork chop.
Right.
Don't mess with me, pork chop. What day is it? Like, Jesus. Oh, it's Groundhog Day. It's like,
So there are exactly 38 days depicted in this film, either partially or in full.
okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Danny Rubin and Harold Ramis both said that they would avoid exploring the truly dark side of Phil's time lapsing, in which he could commit psychopathic and violent actions without consequences.
Oh my
So all the violent stuff they didn't do in the movie.
Yeah, and the worst we got was him
Mm.
tricking that girl into coming and sleeping with him. So
Yeah.
apparently there was a lot worse shit that he did.
Right.
Oh my God. I don't even want to know. Well, I can do whatever I want.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, he says that.
that's
Yeah.
a lot of power. Yeah. Oh God.
Since the film's release, the town of Punxsutawney has now become a major tourist attraction.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So that's the last one I'll do. There's a ton actually. If you want to, see all the rest, just go to IMDb and look up
IMDb
trivia on Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Gobbler's Knob. Am I right?
Gobbler's Knob. Am I right?
Good Lord. All right.
That is too funny. Oh, Jesus. All right. Before we sign off, I would like to thank our listeners on Spotify and our viewers on YouTube for your support, and thanks for tuning in.
And if you love today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen. Never miss an episode. Subscribe to our other pages as well, and follow us on social media for more.
Until next time, I'm Jer. He's Gary, and let's remember, always stay kind to each other.